Yeah, we back. MARK7, LTS, RTN. Hey, just kind of going back on some of my early inspirations when I first actually started writing and things. As a kid in kindergarten, me and a couple of local friends, elementary school friends, we actually used to write on the sidewalk. We actually did Hot Wheels, small wheels in the front, big wheels in the back, using crayons to actually, draw them on the sidewalk. So we go box for box. Some people's run could be anywhere from 10 boxes to 15. We were actually going for the whole block. If you could actually do a little trail for 2 or 3 blocks, then you really was doing something. And going home from school, elementary school, or going to the store with your mom, you'd be walking and you look up and you go, hey, there goes Mark's cars. I know Mark's cars. Or there go Windows cars or Carlos cars. So that was early inspiration to getting my semi-vandalism thing on with the crayons and writing on the sidewalk. Another one was my sister Tracy. She used to do a lot of drawing herself. My cousin Sean as well. My sister used to do those Suzuki S's with the 3 little stripe lines and the little arrow at the top. Looked like that Suzuki S. She used to write that. A lot of little bubble style lettering and stuff. I would say in the middle of the 70s and stuff. She used to have a lot of Mad Magazine stuff, posters and old funk letters stuff. Early funk concert, logos and posters and stuff. So I used to draw to that. I gravitated to that. And I like to really move with the letters and stuff. By the time I started seeing the actual artworks in Rod Stewart's one of his first videos, Young Hearts, and they would have reflections of some art and graffiti on the trains and stuff, then that used to really inspire me. And then I really got a hold of the bomb, that mural, that bomb piece that they did in, it was Fab Five Freddy and them had for the Blondie video. And so I think it was Studio 54. And so it was like, man, that's popping. That's what I see. You're only getting a little glimpse of it. I need to get into it. By the time I was really in the graph scene and Subway art came out, that exploded around the world. So Los Angeles really went heavy on getting their stuff done in the mid-'80s. We up in junior high school. And by that time, we really started trying to develop our own styles, trying to get things going the way the West Coast could do it, so we could earn our right to actually, go head up with some of the best artists around the world, So that's how we started pushing to develop our style of art and stuff. So, yeah, what we got here today, right here, is a mural production, underwater mural production that me and the RTN crew, family members called this one down. This is actually in the beginning, the road to where my man Resin was showing his artwork to try to become one of the members of the crew. We had a cat named Magic come down. He's a cat from New York. He's about 45 years old. He's an old school cat. He came down. Legendary artist Earn from UCA, undercover artist, as we spoke of earlier, that I was initially going to start out with them dudes through my man Chase. My man Dimmer got a pretty ill character over here, and he took some good time on that. He's an old school RTN legend head, and then rock the cartoon character images, I believe, from Nemo. So yeah. So we from time to time we stop back by and touch it up, because you're in the middle of the hood, so you're liable to get some gangster vandalism, or some kids coming up and just So the kids, they're inspired. They want to do the same thing. So they come back and they write on a little bit of everything. So we have to come back and touch it up. So that's what we do. We go around the neighborhood, the city, and we adopt walls. That way we're gonna come back and clean them up as we do. So pretty good production that we got here today, man. We're proud of ourselves on this one. All right, now this piece here, my MARK7 one, a little bit of an influence on some Submariner idea when I put this one together. I would say initially it took about 2 days, just on some relaxed, kind of hanging out, drinking and taking my time, and no rush for the mural to be finished in that one day. I kind of came back over a period of 2 or 3 different days on the different weekends to work on it. The second time I just came back, I probably took about 4 to 6 hours, adding just details and kind of adding some colors, changing it up from what we initially had on this wall.